Welcome to WinGlobal Talk Time. The topic of today is the clothing industry development. The wearing of clothing is exclusively a human characteristic and it's a feature of most human societies. Clothing has been important in human history and reflects the materials available to a civilization as well as the technologies that had been achieved. Nobody knows when humans began wearing clothes, but the scientists believe that animal skin and vegetation were adapted into coverings as protection from cold, heat, and rain. Another opinion is that covering may have been first used for other purposes, such as magic, decoration, cult, or prestige, and later found to be practical as well. Evidence suggests that human beings may have begun wearing clothing as far back as 100,000 to 500,000 years ago, which lasted for a really long period in history. The earliest evidence of silk production in China was found at the sites of the Yangshao culture in Xia Dynasty, Shaanxi province. Is dated to between 5000 to 3000 BC. Between 457 to 221 BC, the world's first spinning wheel and the loom were created. Fabrics made by flax and silk were sewn into clothes by hand at that time. During the 1760s, the first industrial revolution took place in England. The inventors began to automate textile cottage industrial process including carding, spinning, and weaving. James Hargreaves developed the spinning jenny, a device which replaced 8 hand spinners in one operation. Richard Arkwright started the first factory in England in 1771. In 1790, Thomas Shen developed the first hand-operated shoe sewing machine instead of hand making. In the year 1859, the US company Singer developed the first treadle sewing machine, and in 1889, after the motor created, Singer developed the motor sewing machine. Along with the economic globalization, China became the center of the textile manufacture. In 2014, China has exported 17 billion pieces garment. The new tech never stopped upgrading. Recent years, assembly line called transport system has adapted by more and more Chinese factories. I have no idea about the future clothing technology, but 3D print is definitely one of the directions. In 2013, the first 3D skirt was designed and produced by Michael Schmidt and Francis Bitotti.
High fashion has gone high-tech. Behind the scenes, technology is changing the fabric of fashion. from sketches to virtual designs, from sewing machines to 3D printers. So little surprise, couture has embraced 3D printing as the item du jour.
I was looking to really, make the technology of 3D printing as sensuous as I could. So I went to the Queen of Burlesque.
Fashion designer Michael Schmidt and architect Francis Bitonti took the fashion world by storm with the world's first fully articulated 3D printed dress for burlesque icon Dita Von Teese. Made from 17 printed pieces with 3,000 articulated joints and over 13,000 Swarovski crystals, this piece of tech couture was designed using every innovative technology at every stage.
We took an image of her body, created a virtual Dita in the computer, and Francis Bitonti and I worked over Skype. That created the code, which he then sent to Shapeways, and they printed out the parts.
That a future of 3D printing is as imaginary as the fantasy that is Dita Von Teese.
I'm sure this disruptive technology will be a big bright. WinGlobal made. Never bad. It's win. Thank you for watching today's program. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.
我把车子开上五环，我把车子开上五环，快点把车子开上五环，什么都不管，我就是要上五环。